Welcome to another Astro video in which we look at the romantic relationship of couples from an astrological perspective. In the last video we analyzed the relationship of Cristiano Ronaldo, and in today's video we will stick with football and look at the relationship of Lionel Messi. Let's get started. Messi is married to Antonela Roccuzzo and they know each other since they were 5 years old. Antonella is the cousin of Messi's childhood friend Lucas Scaglia, whom he often visited as a child to play football together. After Messi left Argentina to play football in Spain at the age of only 13, he remained in contact with Antonella. 5 years later, Antonella lost one of her best friends in a car accident. To help her deal with the loss, Messi went back to Argentina. Shortly after this, they became a couple and made their romance official in 2009. They married in 2017 and have 3 sons together. As we used to, we first take a look at Messi's and Antonella's personalities separately and finally analyze their compatibility for a long-term romantic relationship. Let's start with Messi. Lionel Messi was born on the 24th of June in 1987 at 8:30 in the evening in Rosario, Argentina. This makes him a Cancer, born at the cusp of magic. The 24th of June is called the Day of the Blissful Wizard. The Cancer zodiac is nurturing and sensitive. Gemini Cancer people are affectionate, objective, but also isolated. Those born on the 24th of June are completely taken up with their vocation. They develop their own particular approach to the activity down to the very last detail. They value a natural and spontaneous work method that is backed by ironclad technical skills. Messi is a professional footballer who plays as a forward. Until leaving for Inter Miami recently, he had spent his entire career with Barcelona, where he won 34 trophies, including 10 league titles, 7 cup titles, and 4 Champions League titles. With his country, he won the 2021 Copa America and the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Messi has won a record of 7 Ballon d'Or awards. Now let's take a look at Antonella. Antonella was born on the 26th of February in 1988, also in Rosario, Argentina, just like Messi. Her exact birth time is unfortunately unknown. This makes her a Pisces born in the week of the Spirit. The 26th of February is called the Day of Arousal. The Pisces zodiac is emotionally aware and sensitive. Pisces 1 people are spiritual, sensual, but also overly emotional. Those born on the 26th of February have great empathic powers. They have a keen sense of people's sensitivities and are able to arouse them both mentally and emotionally. On the other hand, they themselves are very vulnerable and their buttons are easy to push. Because of this, it is very important for them to learn to take themselves less seriously. Antonella was originally a dentist. However, her relationship with Messi and their wealth allowed her to leave that job behind. Today, she's a social media influencer, a children's fashion label owner, and a model that has worked with several fitness brands and companies. Now let's take a look at her relationship with Messi from an astrological perspective. Here you can see the synastry of Messi and Antonella. As you can see, the columns for Antonella's moon and her ascendant are grayed out because we don't know her exact birth time. Therefore, the position of these points unfortunately can't be calculated. Nevertheless, let's start with the ascendant interaspects like we used to. These interaspects stand for the immediate attraction of 2 people's personalities. As you can see in this matrix, there are absolutely no ascendant interaspects present, which means that there is no immediate attraction but also no disharmony between the personalities of Messi and Antonella. Since there are no interaspects here, let's immediately move on to their sun positions. Here in this cell you can see a trine, which indicates harmony according to traditional synastry. I also highlighted this cell in green color because according to Gary Goldschneider's zodiac period system that we are using, the Gemini Cancer and Pisces 1 zodiac period combination is a good combination for a long-term romantic relationship. Although the two are different in temperament, this relationship is close and intense. The two do not hesitate to give the other a piece of their mind, but pay close attention to what is said because they also see each other as friends. Marriages of this combination have great chances of success, and children keep the relationship together through thick and thin. Both parents are caring and complement each other in many areas. Next, let's move on to the personal planets and their interpretation. As you can see, there are mostly trines and sextiles visible here, which are rather weak inter-aspects, so we are not going to focus on them. What I have to point out is this Sun to Mars opposition, which is a very conflicting aspect. It means that the power urge of Messi opposes the aggressive urge of Antonella. The two persons stimulate each other, but too much so, which indicates difficulties in cooperation. There is likely irritation and clashes of temperament when it comes to objectives. Finally, let's look at the lunar nodes, which stand for their purpose or life path. Messi's life path is called the Path of Wonder, which is about overcoming the emphasis on work and nourishing a childlike need for play. Antonella's life path is called the Path of Transcendence, which is about overcoming the need to control and developing a positive outlook. You can see no life path support for each other in this synastry, because there is not a single conjunction or opposition in this matrix. Now that we looked at the synastry, it's time to get the rating of this relationship from our API. We have an attraction score which is average with 49. Emotional compatibility is good with 70. Mental agreement is also good with 66. And durability is above average with 60 points. Life path support is not visible at 0 points. And children's suitability is good with 68 points. And the overall match score is 58 from 100, which is a passable score for a long-term romantic relationship. But since we only consider values above 65 as good, we still wouldn't recommend this relationship. That's it for this video. If you want to calculate match scores for your own relationship, you can do so on our homepage astromatch.com. If you want to get informed when we upload new couple matching videos, you can subscribe to the channel. You can also post comments down below to suggest couples whose relationship we should check out next. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.